The Durango Coors Light 8-Ball Pool League fires into Week 10 with another twist at the top. The Coca-Cola Pro-Am Golf Tournament tees off at Hillcrest Golf Course in glorious sunshine. The Parks and Recs 6-a-side soccer tournament sees some unexpected results, and we'll have all the new Skyhawk signings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Alexander.
You're watching Inside Durango TV Sports with Jordan Alexander, your source for information about sporting events in Southwest Colorado.
Hillcrest Golf Course played host to the Coca-Cola of Durango Navajo Trail Open Charity Golf Tournament Thursday 12th through Sunday 15th of June. The competition stands tall with the best sporting events in Durango, and this year celebrates its 53rd anniversary. All proceeds minus player prizes go to the Hillcrest Junior Golf Foundation. The Pro-Am began on Thursday, but the real action, the 54-hole Open, teed off Friday and concluded Sunday. 5 amateur flights competed for a top prize of a very tidy $750 for the winner. Rewards for the top 6 in each of the 5 flights were also up for grabs. However, for the pros, the 3 days of golf provided a much bigger financial incentive. The winner of the 3-round competition pocketed a rather tasty $5,500. Cash prizes went all the way down to 15th place for a reward of $600. Hillcrest's 6,838-yard par 71 course was graced by a full field of 40 professionals, including 3-time Navajo Trail Open winner Mika Radowski and 180 amateurs. Last year's international winner, Jimmy Gunn of Scotland, was absent from the pack, which left the field wide open. Gunn qualified for the Web.com Tour after he completed the PGA Golf's qualifying requirements. The king of the course was Zakai Brown. Brown scored a 2-over par 73 in his final round, despite a disappointing sandwich of a 4-putt on his first hole and a quadruple bogey through the front 9 of his final round. Nevertheless, the filling of his winning sandwich was more than enough to secure the $5,500 cash prize. Clinton Krieger took second place, and third place was shared between Keenan Holt and Jim Knaus. Now, hole 18 on any golf course can be the site of many successes, but likewise many shattered dreams. And the tricky green at Hillcrest's final hole is no different. Great form, good composure. Be patient, it's coming back. Get in the hole! There it goes. Oh, tantalizingly close, but a valiant effort. Next up, we're going to go to our SOS. Grab your sweatband and your tennis rackets and learn some tennis.
Yeah, my name is Mike Moriarty. Last name is spelled Moriarty, and I'm a USPTA tennis professional here in Durango, and I also manage the Parks and Recs junior tennis program. So we have the kids take 2 or 3 balls, and they start the motion by just starting here, stepping back, and trying to throw the ball over the net. Step here, bring it back, and throw the ball over the net. Once they have that motion down, we have them take the tennis rackets and we have them shadow the same motion. So they're going to start here with the tennis racket, they're going to bring it down, up, and across the body. We have them shadow that and practice that a few more times, down, up, and across the body. Then we throw in, after they've got that motion complete, we have them stop and we have them work on the toss, because the toss and consistent toss is the most important part of the serve. We want them to stand with their feet at the line and make an easy serve up, and it should land in front of their body. So they're just going to stand here and practice getting the ball to go up and land in front, and go up and land in front. Once they've completed some consistency with the toss on the serve, we have them take the racket back again, and we ask them to combine the two. So we're going to start with our hands and our racket together with the ball here. We're going to start with both of them up. We're going to bring the ball down and the racket down. We're going to bring them up together and then hit. So in full motion, it looks like this. We're down together, up together, and hit across the body. One more time, it's up together, down together, toss, hit. One more, we'll go up together, down together, toss, and hit. One of the keys to this overall motion is making sure that we get full arm extension. And one of the mistakes that most people make in hitting tennis serves is that they only bring the racket back here and they keep their elbow bent and push forward. In the throwing motion, you'll notice we bring the ball back, we throw, and we get full arm extension as we throw. We want to do the same thing with the racket. We want to bring it back, we want to get it here, and we want our contact point to be with full arm extension. So that also means our toss has to get that high as well. So we want to make sure we get a nice high toss and fully extend the arm on our follow through and through.
The Durango Coors Light BCA PL 8-Ball Pool League moves into its 10th week of competition, and it's all changed at the top. Just 2 weeks ago, Team Incognito leapfrogged Team Fair and Foul to sit at the top of the standings. But the glory was short-lived, as now Incognito have fallen 2 places down to 3rd, behind Fair and Foul in 1st place and Team Hawaii in 2nd. Fair and Foul hold 164 points, which makes a nice 10-point cushion between them and Team Hawaii. Incognito now lick their wounds 4 points behind Team Hawaii on 150. Fair and Foul regained the top spot with a masterful display against Perfect Poor Poolers. That's a mouthful. Over the 4 rounds, Fair and Foul won 3 and tied 1 to win with 24 points to 8. Mike Jewett led the team in perfect style as he cruised through 8 games with 8 wins. His team took the first round 6-2, tied the second 4 apiece, then rampaged through Perfect Poor Poolers 7-1 in both final rounds. And the battle at the bottom of the standings is as equally fierce as the top. Only a single point separates last place Roadrunners and 8th placed Zuppies on 98 and 99 points respectively. And again, a lone point separates Change Gamers in 7th and 6th place Beatles. This week, Fair and Foul defend their keep against the fallen Incognito, who will most certainly be hungry for revenge. Elsewhere around the league, the Beatles take on Roadrunners. Team Hawaii hosts Change Gamers, and Zuppies face off against Perfect Poor Poolers. Due to the odd number of teams in the Durango Coors Light BCA PL League, Team I Dream of Greenies have a week's rest. Maybe a week's rest will give them a chance to mount a charge into the top 3. League action can be seen at Ponga's Pool Hall, and full game stats are available at leaguesys.net. The Durango Parks and Recs men's 6 vs 6 soccer regular season is in its final stages. 2 fixtures graced the field at Santa Rita Park on Wednesday the 11th, and my word, they didn't disappoint. After a 1-1 stalemate in their previous fixture, Rogers Equipment Sales came out all guns blazing against Nayarit. In the allotted 30 minutes of regulation play, Rogers Equipment Sales smashed not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 9 goals past the Nayarit goalkeeper. Talk about World Cup spirit. Nayarit eventually found their way into the net with 3 consolation goals, but that was all they could muster. The win puts Rogers Equipment Sales on 3 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties for 3rd place overall standings. Nayarit sit just below in 4th with 3 wins and 4 losses. The later fixture of the day will go down in history books as the Battle of the Beer. 2nd place Pub Team and 5th place Carver's Brewing put down their pints to go head-to-head in what turned out to be a very unexpected result. Pub Team fielded 3 Fort Lewis national champions, Kieran Hall, Marcus Lux, and Inside Durango Sports' very own me. A 2-time national champion, winning coach in Ogie Kennedy, and Irish Embassy pub owner Phil Brennan. And even with a man down, the game went as expected for Pub Team, as they went 3-0 up before Carver's Brewing mounted their unexpected comeback. Carver's scored 4 back-to-back goals late in the game in a true display of a never-give-up attitude. The shaken Pub Team composed themselves for the equaliser, but failed to hit the back of the net before the final whistle blew. Final score, Pub Team 4, Carver's Brewing 4. That was a close one. In a couple more months, college athletics season will be upon us once again. And whilst the players rest and recuperate, there's no such luxury for the coaches who are busy recruiting. Come September, when the fall season begins, there will be lots of new faces in the Skyhawks ranks. Starting with women's soccer, head coach Damian Clark has been hard at work to replace his gigantic class of 2014, which consisted of 10 seniors. On June 12th, Clark announced 4 new players had put pen to paper and committed to Fort Lewis College soccer. Jenna Brown, a 5'10" midfielder from Glenwood Springs, will bring some much-needed height to the Skyhawks roster. Cody Johnson comes in as a goalkeeper from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Grand Valley High School graduate Ashlyn Speakman joins the Skyhawks as the Grand Valley record holder in goals scored with 75. Let's hope she brings that same firepower with her to Durango. And lastly but not least, Morgan Shippen inked her national letter of intent as a graduate of Mountain View High School in Mesa, Arizona. These 4 additions add to the 8 ladies Coach Clark has already announced. Women's soccer opens their season on September the 4th and 6th at home against Texas Women University and Midwestern State University. Fort Lewis women's basketball also announced 4 signings to bolster their squad and replace standouts Erica Richards, Christy Groh and Ashley Kutcher. The trio, who graduated at the end of last season, amassed 1,262 points between them in just 27 games. Certainly big boots to fill. Head coach Jason Flores announced the addition of Emily Childress, a 5'10" all-conference performer from Highlands Ranch. Childress will provide plenty of options for Coach Flores as she can play both forward and guard. Dallas Dickerson, a 5'8" guard from Anchorage Christian High School, Emily McHugh, a local Durango High School player, and finally Simone Rudin, transfers from New Mexico State University but is originally from Australia. Internationals. We'll keep you up to date with all the Skyhawk signings, and to see more information on all the Skyhawk athletes, including their favourite food, TV show and hobbies, visit GoSkyhawks.com. That's it for another week of sports news from around the greater Durango area. I'll be back next week, and hopefully by then my beloved England have performed a bit better in the Soccer World Cup. Fingers crossed. For Inside Durango Sports, I'm Jordan Alexander. See you next time.
Thanks for watching Inside Durango TV Sports. Tune in every Thursday for more sports headlines.